Guys, I want us to analyze the difference between when men cheat and when women cheat. I need us to analyze this. And before I continue, I would like to say kudos and God bless all men out there. If you're a man out there, you're married or you're in a relationship and you're not cheating, I want to use this opportunity this time to say, God bless you. You don't know what you're doing for yourself and even for your family, for your wife, or for your girl. It is very good to be faithful in whatever thing that you are doing. All right. Then let us consider this in normal analytics and remind you, and let me remind you that I am in as much as I am not supporting men to cheat or supporting women to cheat, but I just need to analyze this in a way that we, especially our women, will understand some certain things. Okay, now I want to analyze this with cups. These are cups. These are two cups. Okay, this cup here is a man. Let's assume this cup is a man, and let's assume this cup is a woman. This cup is a man, and this cup is a woman. Now look at the difference. If this is a man, when this man cheats, it's like when you are holding the cup or by the handle. Someone brings this cup to you, holding it by the hand or by the handle, and give you a water to drink. Will you drink it or not? Yes, of course. You will drink the water because the water is not yet contaminated. The water is inside of the cup and not outside of the cup. So the water is not yet polluted. It's not yet polluted, not yet contaminated because the hands are holding by the sides of the cup or by the handle of the cup. Now, this analyzes when a man cheats. Now, look at this. When a woman cheats, it's not like when the hands are holding the cup by the handle or by the sides. No, when a woman cheats, it's like a finger dips into the water that is inside this cup, thereby contaminating and polluting the water inside of this cup. Another hand again come. Let us assume that this man cheats. Watch this now. I just listen while I still need to remind you that my analytics here is not to say, men, now you are free to cheat. No, remember that when you cheat, there are consequences to it. Remember, there are a lot of things, there are a lot of consequences. So I don't need to tell you that cheating is very bad. But I just want to analyze something. Why? Because there is a question I received on my inbox, a lady asking me, sir, please, I need to ask you something. And I would like you to explain it. My husband is cheating on me and I am ready to pack out. I'm ready to run away. I want to leave the marriage. Then I asked her one question. I said, I'm sorry for that, but does your husband lay hands on you? I mean, does he beat you after cheating when it comes back? Like, does he beat you? Does he maltreat you? She said no, that the husband doesn't beat her. He doesn't even lay his hands on her. Only the only problem is that he cheats. Now, when she asked me this question, then I explained these things to her, but she seemed a little bit hard to understand it. Then I said, don't worry, I'm still going to come online to make the explanation. So that is the analytics I'm trying to do here. So remember, like I said, men out there, for those of you who are not cheating, God bless you. Okay, but I want us to analyze this so that we can be able to understand the difference between when men cheat and when women cheat. Now, let's assume that this man cheats 10 times. 10 times. The 10 times is like someone is holding the cup by the hand or holding the cup by the sides 10 times and brings the water to the man. The finger of the person bringing the water does not enter into the water. So the water is still not yet contaminated. So that is the man for you. But for the woman, when a woman cheats 10 times, it is like if someone's bringing the water to this woman and the finger dips into the water, thereby contaminating it. Another finger dips in, another dips in, another again, another again, another again, another again, another again, another again, up to like 10 times. You can see the difference between when men cheat. That is the reason why a man cheats and then his wife cheats. He ends up sending the woman back home, back to her family, back to her parents, or ending the marriage. But when he cheats, a highest thing that could come out of it is I am sorry, apologizing. Are you getting what I'm saying? And also, do not forget that he is the one who paid the bride price of the woman, and not the other way around, not the woman paying his own bride price. So I need women to understand this fact that in as much as it is very, very bad for a man to cheat on his wife or on his girlfriend, but if your husband or your man cheats on you, and then you feel like you are so angry, so mad that you feel like, no, I'm not gonna take this. I'm gonna cheat back on you on him, my dear. If you go and cheat back on him, you might not come back. I mean, things might not remain the same because the way the man will even be seeing you, just like what I explained here, he will be seeing you like a contaminated water. Even to sleep with you again organize you understand? So when a man cheats, it's like holding the hand of the cup. But when a woman cheats, it's like dipping fingers inside of the water that is in the cup, thereby contaminating and polluting the water that is in the cup. So my dear women, my dear ladies out there, don't cheat because your husband is cheating. Why? Because if you cheat because your husband is cheating, you might not come out of it. Two, men, my dear men out there, this I analyze here does not guarantee you or does not give you the right to cheat on your wife or to cheat on your girl. Why? Because there are consequences to it. You might be feeling like it doesn't contaminate it. It does not contaminate since there is no contamination. Therefore, I am free. No. Remember, there are consequences to it. If you go and cheat on your wife, anything can happen. You could contact diseases. You could contact STDs. You could contact kinds of AIDS and so on. You could die on top. Anything can happen. Like anything can happen. You could impregnate her. And when you impregnate her, it will be difficult for you to bring the woman into your home. And thereby now you've made someone's daughter a single mother. So there are lots of consequences that are involved in you cheating on your spouse. So therefore, cheating generally is very bad. It is not good to cheat either on your wife or to cheat either on your husband.